So as most of you know by now, we are less than 1 week away from finally getting the official launch date for the first Descendant, and the game continues to give us more information as well as make more improvements. So in today's video, we're going to go over some of those details and as always, answer some of the questions you've sent the channel. What is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and today's video, my friends, is all about going over some of the improvements the game is going to make between now and launch, and as always, like I said, answer some of the questions you've sent the channel. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, and we are having a giveaway for an Xbox Series S. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced July 4th of this year. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about today are some of the changes the game is going to make, and this is based on our feedback from the last technical test. So starting off with the paint system, you can see they said the following. We plan to take out the random combination system, which was a matter of high concern during the last test. We will also enhance accessibility to obtain paints through various routes at launch point. Now, the reason this was so significant is because the paint system, which by the way is purely cosmetic, but for those of you out there like myself who want to customize your Descendant, if you wanted the same color on your armor and helmet, you basically would need to RNG gamble until you got the same color palette for every single piece of gear that you could possibly change the color on. Now, thankfully, they are making a change to that, and once I have any more details, I promise to bring it to you right away. Next, we have Battle Pass improvements. They will also be removing the battle coins that caused inconvenience. Now you can earn rewards simply by leveling up the Battle Pass. They will also be improving the UX to enhance usability. Moving on, we have changes coming to inventory, and this was a major concern for a lot of players out there. You can see they will be increasing the base inventory capacity, and not only that, they will improve the inventory and equipment management UI as much as possible to provide a more comfortable gaming experience. Now, one thing I heard from a lot of players out there was the fact that you would be farming and you would be picking up so much damn loot so quickly, and you couldn't properly manage things on the fly as you were trying to get things done. You would need to, go through your inventory, break things down, and that was causing players to feel like they would hit a brick wall in the middle of their gameplay. They'd have to stop what they're doing, do some inventory management. So this is definitely a great change, because one thing we noticed from the last test to the final technical test we had last weekend is not only the fact that the mob density is much greater than it was before, but the NPCs are dropping much more loot. So the fact that we are going to be getting that extra inventory space right out of the gate, in my opinion, is a very good thing. Now, getting back to some of the changes the game is going to make before launch, you can see in regard to optimization, while we had positive feedback about optimization during the final technical test, we will keep examining things for places to optimize, and they will also be removing the frame rate cap on in-game cinematics, which many players reached out to the game about saying they would like to have that done. It seems they are making that change as well. And finally, in regard to security, they say since last year's crossplay open beta test, we have strengthened the security and implemented some of these measures. We plan to enhance security further and implement early anti-cheat at launch point. Next, my friends, I'd like to take a few moments and answer some of the most commonly asked questions you've sent the channel about the game, the first of which being, as a solo player, how do you actually get to play the game on your own? And you can see when you go into a mission, that is when you have the option to play as a solo player. Now, in the open world, you are always going to run into other people, but as you can see on screen, when you get to a main mission, you have the option of entering on your own or inviting other people or joining another group. There's random matchmaking, all of that good stuff. So if you have any other questions in regard to that, please let me know. Now, that also takes us to the topic of cross-play and cross-progression. Now, for the record, the game is going to have both of those features, and to the best of my knowledge, you will be able to turn off the cross-play feature if you choose to. So if you just want to play with people on console or just on PC, whatever it may be, you should be able to do that. And when it comes to cross-progression, all you need to do is open up a Nexon account. Once you do so, when you first play the game on your preferred platform, you're going to log in. You will select the cross-save option from the options menu, select and confirm the platform you want to move your data from, and then after activating cross-save, your progress will instantly be synced between all platforms connected to your Nexon account. Hope this info helped you out, my friends, and as always, questions or comments, please let me know as well. Now, as I start to wrap this video up, some of you have reached out to the channel asking what are my concerns about the game, because I've been very vocal about the fact that I am excited to play, and so far my gameplay has been really enjoyable. However, to be fair, I've probably only logged about 20 hours of this game total in all of the tests combined, so we are going to have to see what happens when we get to that 40 or 50 hour mark. And not only that, even though the mechanics in the game are great, I'm enjoying it, I enjoyed Anthem as well. You know what I mean? Like, that was a game that completely and totally flopped, and the reason I bring that up is because even when you have a game that has great mechanics, enjoyable gameplay, if the foundation is not there, it's going to die out very quickly. I am cautiously optimistic about the game, and that is because it does seem that the studio is listening. But once again, my friends, and I did mention this in previous videos, thankfully the game is free to play. We will all be able to jump in very soon, and obviously once I have any more information, I will bring it to you right away. On that note, I want to take a moment as always and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel. My intent is when this game launches is to continue to bring these videos, and between now and then I will continue to bring you updates in regard to news as well. That is going to do it for this thing. Thank you once again for the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
I will check the other terminals, but it seems the Vulgus were successful with their extraction.
That can't be right. If it were possible to fully extract the data, then the Magisters would have already done it.
Until recently, it would have been impossible for the Vulgus as well. However, if they have someone on their side who is very familiar with the Ironheart, then it will have been achievable. By applying algorithms from the Ironheart to military applications, electronic warfare capabilities can be greatly improved. I recommend we investigate the other terminals.
Descendant, did you come here looking for me? Or did you come to